Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the brand new Icon 1000 Federal Ladies Jacket, available at RevZilla.com/icon. Now, moving into the Federal from the 1000 line from Icon, this is a totally different coat. This is a new direction for Icon. It's actually very impressive. Just like I've said with the men's version, or the men's different products, the Shorty, the Chapter Jacket, this is using leather that we've never seen from Icon, and we see some from very few manufacturers we currently carry. Now, looking at this, Allie's wearing the trench. This is the red. This is one of the standout coats. You're getting around that $600 price point. Allie's wearing a size medium, 5'10", a size 8 athletic build, 36-inch bust. Now, if we look at it, we have it all zipped up. Allie's in riding mode right now. So as you can see, the flaps are down, the YKK zippers are all the way up. There's a lot of enclosure to this because you want things in the right spots for when you're riding. But the beauty of this jacket is when you take it from riding mode and you get off the bike, Icon built the 1000 line to be very sophisticated, to spare no expense, to use upgraded materials that cost real money that you don't see in a lot of other products. So Allie, what I'm going to ask you to do now is take it from this really cool trench style, and actually while it's together, why don't we give a quick spin and show the back? So give a quick spin for me, turn backwards, pull your hair out there, keep going, go ahead all around. Notice there is back armor, it is removable, come back around for me. Now let's take it from on the bike and let's make it casual. So Allie's going to move this button and pull that flap back, reach for the zipper, pull that flap open. And as she's doing that, go ahead and continue to do that. I want to talk about the leather. And you're seeing it here in this red version. Do you want to do what you did with the belt earlier too, which made it look that much cooler? So the red here is aniline-dyed. Aniline is a different type of hand dyeing process. You know, Icon 1000 is all using the first cut of leather, using natural leather. They're not painting it. So what that means is the entire leather construction has to be leather that you're actually skiing the skin, so there can't be any scars, there can't be any branding, directly from the cow to the jacket. So when you hand dye this, people keep asking, they say, is this stuff limited edition? No, but it takes a really long time to produce. So for the red version, hand dyed, you're seeing the actual skin of the animal, it's hand waxed, it's just a big step up. Now you see what Allie's done here. She's made it more casual. She's kind of tied the belt. It's a very fashionable coat. Icon was going for something that looks great off the bike. Getting into some of the other details from a rider's perspective, you have D3O armor throughout here in the Federal jacket. So molecular armor, shoulders, elbows, and back, CE rated and all, completely removable. We're using the ballistic YKK zippers, so they're matte black. There is a black version of this coat. So there's a black Federal, and it actually uses the red zipper lining as well. Allie, turn that way for me, face that wall. Notice the detail, the stitching here on the shoulder, starting with the epaulettes, which actually say Icon very subtly on them, shoulder moving down to the extra padding here on the elbows. Turn backwards for me, Allie. You can see the way the collar sits in the cuff. D3O CE rated armor. Now, granted, Allie has her shoulders forward a little bit. If she stood a bit more naturally, it would actually be hard to notice that there's armor in this jacket. But again, you're using that D3O armor that fits in, and notice the seat of it. Now, Allie, come face me really quickly. Face me and move your left arm. Move this out of the way. I want to show you that if you're thinking about this again, now I'm going to go back to riding. When you sit in an upright position, depending on your riding style, even if you're in a 3/4 for a woman, you're going to have a little bit of extra length here. And what you're going to want to do, it's the reason why there's these hip gussets that expand. Now face the camera for me, Allie. And here in the front, move your hands. I want to show you there's a two-way zipper here. So what you can do is you can unzip that and you can actually let the jacket break and sit across your tank or over the top of your bike, so it's not going to bunch in you. It'll stay in position, and between the hips and the front, now you have a little bit of room to maneuver. Now what I'm going to ask you to do, Allie, is I'm going to ask you to undo it, and we're going to pull that zipper down all the way, and I'm going to show the guts. So get into the guts here of the Federal as she opens it up. There we go. And you can see, again, lots of leather here. This is meant to be really styled. They were going for high fashion. There's no other way to call it. Very sophisticated. Now you're going to see what you're going to get here is you're getting this keychain that matches the jacket, is removable. There are a lot of pockets. Vest liner, which is done in this really soft, satiny red material, which is completely zip out. So there's your thermal liner for the wintertime. And then when you start to break it out, open up that side for me, Allie. When you break it out, remember it is there's some mesh panels behind it, but also it's going to be black. So in the warmer weather time of the year where you might have it open or flapping, you know, without showing the shiny red, it'll just default to black. Now if we come in really tightly here along the side, you have different pockets and different things that Icon does to build detail into this coat. Notice that individually numbered, this is number 58 of the production run ever made. Each one is going to have its own number. Take it on the Icon website and you can register. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to open it a little further. I want to show the collar on this side. One of the things they've also done is knowing this is a riding jacket, knowing you want it cinched down, you want it tight, they have put fleece or a microfiber on the inside of that collar, so Allie has a turtleneck on today, but if she was wearing a short sleeve shirt or something with a lower collar, it's never going to chafe you. You're going to have that nice soft material that's against your body. All right, thanks, Allie. So remember, Allie's wearing a size medium, sizes all the way up to 3X. 2X and 3X, you're going to add probably about another $50. More cows equals more costs, so it's a more expensive coat. But again, we want to know what you think of the Federal. We really dig it in red. We absolutely love it in black. We think that it's really a nice step forward. You've heard me rant and rave in our videos about the Icon 1000 line. They've hit it out of the park with this. This stuff's really well done. It's going to fit well, it's going to look great, and it's really protective. It's something that a lot of people outside of some of the really key European manufacturers have struggled to do. It's very expensive to do. It takes a lot of R&D and development time. Let us know what you think. Facebook, YouTube, on our product detail page. Love it or hate it. We want to know what your experience has been, if you're seeing it for the first time or if you're currently riding in it. Also, if you're having a hard time comparing the Federal to any of the Icon ladies products or any other really sophisticated products from the RevZilla line, everybody at RevZilla rides. Allie's on staff. We have other females on staff that ride. So give us a shout. Let our gear experts guide you through the process. 877-792-9455 or cs@revzilla.com. As always, over $39. Ship for free, exchange for free, no restock. If you need to send it back, just send it back in brand new condition with all the tags. And you can find the Icon 1000 Federal Ladies Jacket at RevZilla.com/icon. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Thanks, Allie. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time on RevZilla TV.